now hear Mr. John Haycock from the Textile Institute-U.K.
Technology is wonderful, it's working. Hopefully will the screens will go short. Here we go. The topic I'm going to discuss today is training, an issue for the whole organisation, is the title of it. Although I was introduced from the Textile Institute, I'm very proud to be a member and chairman of the Northern Ireland section of that body. It's as the director of Orbis International that I'm here today. Sorry. I get the technology right through. Orbis International Group has 4 companies, and the one again that we'll be talking about today is Clothing Training Services, an organisation which based itself on we're getting here, sorry. Clothing Training Services is part of Orbis International, specialises as an indication in clothing and textile sectors, and has carried out a variety of projects in the Stone Age, or the Signal, some of the other Russian states as well. We have been active in trying to update the power sectors in order to make them competitive on the global market. Also 7 years ago carried out a strategic review of the requirements of the clothing sector in Northern Ireland, with a view to working with government agencies to provide infrastructure that will go to address skill shortages that we're found to be there. So training, an issue for the whole organisation. The definition, from my point of view, to train is to bring to the desired standard of performance or behaviour by instruction and practice. The standard of performance, I think, is important because we have to understand what we're striving for. Everybody wants to do better, but it's not measurable. We need to have benchmarks against which we can move forward. Of behaviour as well is important, because within the structure of the whole organisation we're after different things going on. Spy instruction, I think, is the key for me, in that it puts an obligation on the person doing the training to ensure that the instruction has been taken and is understood. It's all very easy to give instruction, to give training, and for it not to be taken on board. problem being from Northern Ireland is I speak too quickly. I'm sorry for that. I will try to slow down. By instruction, I think was the last phrase I said, and that obligates those carrying out the training to ensure that the learning is taken on board. That is the responsibility of the training. To practice, we have to ensure that whatever opportunities are given for training, then the practice is at the other end of it, so that we give those being taught the opportunities before. For example, if we get down to the basics of a sewing operation and we change the method within a sewing operation, it takes between 350 and 400 repetitions before the particular operator starts to become comfortable with that method. The training to be effective must be several things. It must be focused, must be systematic, must be time-based, and it must affect the company objectives. And in order to get to that stage, we need to carry out a training needs analysis of the whole organisation from top to bottom, so that it can be structured in such a way that it will be the most effective way of implementing a training program. It must be focused for the needs of the individual, of the department, of the organisation. It must be systematic, to ensure there's a planned implementation of training, and this again will give better results. It must be time-based, because unless we timetable the training, then it's always can be done tomorrow, and sometimes never be done. And most importantly, it must reflect the company objectives. To know what the company objectives are, company objective is to have a good bottom line, improve our profitability. But within that, do we know what our key objectives are within there? For the purpose of this, I'm going to take it through the manufacturing process without changing it. And just quickly deal with three areas and suggested areas that need training. When I'm dealing with manufacturing, the training in these areas can equally be marketing, sales, administration. Materials, in this area, we're talking about our basic goods and words. Are the people properly trained? Is there a procedure? Does everybody understand what the procedures are? Very often people are employed in these areas, and it's just they go into it. There's no formal training of how the documentation is put together. If it's imported goods, there's a differently than a locally sourced one. Again, are people properly trained? The quantity, whatever we receive in, there can be issues over the quantity received. It's documentation in place for that. Are people properly trained to carry that out? And the same goes for the quality of it. The importance as well is that we have, and I'm trying to say a proper and structured management information system, because it's only by having a good system that decisions can be made, and decisions need to be made on relevant and up-to-date information. If projects or problems are detected at any of these stages, is everybody aware in the department what the procedures are? What happens when they're not followed properly? The storage that I mentioned last of all is possibly one that comes back to the training in behaviour, because there's an awful lot of difference between storing of dye stuff or dangerous chemicals and storing of fabrics. The production process, again, we just briefly break it into three areas. The areas for productivity, which usually close to everybody's heart. The cutting, sewing, finishing, dispatch, just the typical power manufacturing. Productivity in cutting the number of units against people employed. What's the fabric utilisation? Are we aware of what our fabric utilisation is? Quality of our cutworks in this area. Sewing I return to later because that's the one that everybody thinks of when we talk about productivity. Finishing again is the number of employees, usually against what our output is. And dispatch. The number of orders delivered complete and on time, and the number of people employed to do that. The change in equities assessments within an organisation. Each one of them needs careful attention. The showing that I mentioned earlier, many companies believe that is the only area that they can improve productivity. But and improve productivity by increasing the performance of the operators. So the four areas really that are affected by or can affect the productivity. The workflow through the factory. Organisations often grow and there's no notice taken, no change made in the way the work flows through the factory. The flow and huge operation and the work coming from each operation, workplace layers, how we set it out for each manufacturer. And nowadays there's a very good advanced work handling system that allows us to focus in on the we're changing again. You can still hear me well. What we're trying to focus on the productivity of the operators. We must remember my colleague following is going to be talking about technology. We'll try again. What we're trying to do in the area of the sewing floor is increase the amount of time an operator is actually sewing. On average, a sewing machine is only operating 20% of the time. So have we properly trained operators, have we properly trained industrial engineers to show us how we can optimize it? And our next area of looking at is quality. Quality assurance systems. Most companies have quality assurance and quality control systems of some sort. The quality control we mentioned in the scares area earlier. The quality control in the production process. Having people properly trained in the use of the standards that are set down, in the interpretation of customer specifications. There's not one single quality system to suit every production area, every company. Having people trained that can adapt what is the best practice to give us the best results. And do we have an understanding of what our own particular cost of quality is? Have we a management information system that can relay this information and allow again good management decisions to be made on it? The planning is a vital part of decisions on any manufacturing facility. And again, we can break that down into some areas. The practical capacity. Is there a good understanding of what our capacity is in terms of throughput? It helps our sales, it helps our manufacturing. We must understand exactly what we have as a capacity for a unit. The product engineering, having people properly trained so that we can optimize the throughput of a particular garment. The line balancing, which is critical. The information that tells us exactly what the operator ability is, what types of machines we can best use, what the workflows are, and all these things have targets to be met. delivery versus dispatch dates. It's usually a reflection of how well we have planned, how many orders are dispatched complete and on time. Has everybody been properly trained in recognizing these dates? Management. A properly trained management is a vital ingredient for the success of any organisation. Whether they're senior managers developing strategy, whether they're sales managers sorting orders, whether they're technical managers trying to ensure manufacturing. So we must reflect on what the ability is of those individuals, measured against their current responsibilities and the opportunities for advancement. We must look at the structure of management. Is that the most effective way we can structure our team of managers? Responsibilities, are the managers clear what their responsibilities are and how they'll be assessed on their performance? Procedures, are there well-defined procedures within the organisation that allows for consistency of training of personnel? And probably the most importantly of all is our information system. Have we a good information system? Is it well integrated? Because it's on these facts that we can base our decisions. It's on these facts that we can draw baseline figures against which to measure any improved performance. So training, is it an expense? Yes, there's a cost to training personnel properly. But is it an investment? I think it most definitely is. The training is focused into the needs of the individual and not based on the needs of the organisation. Then the benefits are not only short-term and long-term. Systematic training throughout the organisation requires commitment from the senior managers. But training is an ongoing thing, a process that's not just a one-off. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. It's very interesting and papers, they have papers to read around it. And actually, I have only just one question. You are saying that in changing the handling method and operation has changed. You need 350 to 400 repetitions before he gets used to. Where is this happening? Where you have experience there?
There was a lot of research done, particularly in Germany, with a particular handling system called optimal sewing method, and that is where that began.
طبعا عاوز يخلي يتكلم عمال 350 و 400 مرة قبل ما نستمع في موضوع واحد. أنا فاكره عملها بالمصري. الحمد لله ألماني. لا ورثي مصري بتتقال 50,000.